Jakub Vrana of the Detroit Red Wings. First of all, thanks so much for stopping by. You are our last interview of the day, and rumor has it that you've been outstanding all day long, as our producer Amel Delich was saying. No pressure. Hey, listen, the Detroit Red Wings, what an off season. You know, they had to pull the checkbook out of Steve Yzerman's hands, make him put the phone down. Got a whole bunch of new teammates.
Yeah, I feel like it's a great addition to the team. All these guys been in the league. We have a young group in Detroit, in great potential within the team, and Mo Seider just won the Calder Trophy. Lucas Raymond had a hell of a season. Tyler Bertuzzi, 30 goals. Lark. So we have a potential in our team. We keep it constant, within the season, and now we have all these additions. So I'm really excited to join the group at the training camp and start the chemistry a little bit, and get things started.
One of the fun things about being in Europe is sometimes on that day, depending on what you're doing, you might not realize everything that's happened until the next morning. So,
really?
So when you on July 13th, the free agency day,
yeah.
were you aware? Did you wake up the next day and realize I have a whole bunch of new teammates?
Oh yeah, it literally just started to pop up on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was. That was a quick change in one day, but I guess that's what all about it is.
Yeah.
I texted Kubalik right away, and I just saw him in Czech. We had a little talk about the living in Detroit and stuff like that, where he should live and stuff. I told him to live with me in downtown, but everybody else live in suburbs, so he doesn't want to do that. So he doesn't want to do that, and yeah. So
you're the only guy in Detroit who lives downtown?
Yeah.
You're kidding?
Yeah, I love it.
You do, eh?
Yeah. So close to the rink, man. I'm not a morning person. I'm there in 4 minutes. So it's perfect.
I can really identify with this.
And
Jacob.
you know what? We have a practice rink and a game rink at the one spot, so it's awesome.
Well, I can identify with this because if I could fall out of bed and go right to work, I would do the exact same thing.
Those winter times, you have to. I know it's not too bad. It's 20 minutes drive, but 20, 30 minutes, but do it every day, and then I think downtown is getting better as well,
What do the other players say about you living downtown?
Everybody's so surprised and shocked. I don't know. I don't see a reason why though. There is. I'm nice and close to the rink downtown. I have restaurants down there. Obviously I'm busy with the traveling and all that, so I'm not home much either. So yeah.
You mentioned Mo Seider a couple of seconds ago, Calder Trophy Rookie of the Year, really impressive first campaign. What do you see in his game that's impressive?
First of all, he didn't look like he played his first season in NHL. He was pretty solid, shocked everyone. I think mostly with his toughness that he brings to NHL. And then, of course, offensively, he was great. On both sides of the ice, he did a really good job, and I think he definitely deserved to win the Calder Trophy.
Mm-hmm. I don't think anybody's going to argue that with you.
Yeah.
I think he was a very, very deserving winner, and Raymond definitely deserved to be
top 3
in the conversation.
100%.
No question about it. Jacob, I just wonder, that division has been Toronto, Tampa, obviously, I should say them first. Tampa, Toronto, Boston, and Florida in the playoffs for a few years, basically now. And the job for Detroit and Ottawa and Buffalo is to break that stranglehold. How are you going to do it?
It's that's the thing. I feel like you can see the league is kind of like it doesn't matter who you play against, anybody can surprise you. I feel like if we stay consistent and keep things together, obviously it's a tough division we have, but we have new players now coming in, and like I said, it's a fresh start for everybody. Everybody start at the same starting line, and everybody's gonna be prepared, and we're gonna just want it more than the others, So
and a new head coach.
Yes,
and I forgot about new head coach. I actually talked to him as well. seems like a really nice guy, and
Yeah.
actually haven't got the chance to meet him yet, but I talked to him on the phone, and he seems really nice, and I can't wait to get to start.
What did you
say
talk?
to you?
Yeah. What did you talk about?
Oh, maybe just talk about summer. We haven't really talked about
Yeah.
hockey at the moment. We talk in the summer. I mean, it's still quite early.
How long did it take you to get to, like, sort of get past the trade? I bet you figured you were going to be a Capital forever.
I did. No, it's just the thought. But no, honestly, I think it's here. I think, to be honest, like, it's hard to go from day to day. You wake up next day and you suddenly live somewhere else. You suddenly play somewhere else, and it's not an easy process, but I feel like they gave me a nice welcome in Detroit, so I was really excited about being a Red Wing after that.
Still hard though, eh? Like I can see you.
Yeah, well, I had 5 years with the Caps, and I won the cup there, but you're gonna put things behind you. Life goes on, and I have a new motivation with Detroit Red Wings right now.
One of the things, like, Jacob, we've all seen your talent. Like, we know how good you are. It's just staying healthy. Is there anything you can do to sort of help that?
Yeah, well, I think it's just you can't control that, though.
Yeah.
It's something you can control, and I think all the players will agree with me. It's you go through it. It's part of the game, part of NHL. It's part of any kind of sports injuries. But the way what you can control is how you deal with it while you're injured or while you coming back, or what you can do to get back. And I think it's the best thing is just to put it behind you while you're done with it. Focus on the future. Focus on what's in front of you. Live in the present. And it's not easy. It's mentally really hard to watch hockey for 5 months, not being able to be out there. So just stick with the present. Focus on your next rehab and next practice you have, and then go out there and play. After you.
Dylan Larkin. I just said that name and you smiled. I know players love playing with him. I know he probably doesn't get the headlines that he deserves. He had a fantastic, certainly his first half of the season was outstanding last season. Tell us your thoughts on Dylan Larkin.
Larks, I mean, he's a great captain. He's really supportive, and I think the best thing about him that whatever happens on the ice, it happens on the ice. He wants to take care of the guys, out off the ice and on the ice. He wants everybody to be healthy and happy, and he knows what's the most important thing in a life, to keep the guys together. We are almost like a family, and we want to take care of each other, and if it's off and on the ice, doesn't matter. And then, whatever the rest, you just go. He's a leader, he wants us to be where we should be, because, we have the potential, as we all know. So,
So when you guys are on the road, you guys go out as a group and things like that? Are you a good group like that?
Yeah, well, depends what you want to eat, and you just find the guys and you can go. I mean, we have a bunch of Czechos, and then we have a bunch of Czechos, and we have some guys.
Who's the pickiest eater?
Oh, I would say Filip Hronek.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Yeah. He never looks happy when he's eating. I guess, yeah. He never looks happy even when he's not eating. So I'm just kidding. But yeah.
Jacob, you obviously got a great sense of humor. You love to laugh and smile. Yeah. My favorite story about you, I always remember, is Vegas Stanley Cup Final 2018. You were struggling to score. There were 2 days off. Every Capitals regular took the first day off except you. You were on the ice on that practice. And I remember I walked by you and I said, you're the only guy practicing. He goes, I got to score. I got to practice to score. And then you went out and you scored in Game 5. You like to smile, you like to laugh, but there's a really fierce competitor there.
Yeah, 100%. But that was more because Batia said he took his first optional after 500 NHL games. So I was like, I gonna go out there. Hey, that's Brooks Orpik, Hey, he said to me like, hey, we had an optional practice. He's like, hey, I took my first optional practice after 500 NHL games. I was like, okay, I gotta go out there.
That's funny. I never knew that story.
He was a really, old school guy, and you're gonna get certain amount of NHL games for sure to take your first optional.
But you were the
and
only
also,
guy.
And also, well, it is also the reason that I like, I mean, if something goes wrong on the ice and doesn't go right, that you think you can do better. I mean, where else you want to, get better than on the practice rink, or practice ice, or when you go to train. So,
anything you worked on specifically in the off season?
Obviously gaining weight for sure, gaining muscles, but mostly just speed. I'm going on the ice. We have a nice little game Tuesday, Thursday. All the NHL guys get together. We have a competition. It's a lot of skills, so it's nice to.
So who's out there? Tell us what happens.
Well, it's Pasta, Tomáš Hertl, Martin Echas, Filip Chytil, Michael Kempny. I mean, we all. Who else was there? Andrei Schuster. Yeah. No, there's guys from that play in the KHL and League in Czech too. And then we bet something and you play against each other. It's intense, man.
So what? What's on the line here?
It's nothing. It's a couple of bucks.
Okay, okay. I don't know if
a couple of bucks, but it's listen.
It doesn't matter if it's $2 or $2,000.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I was wondering if maybe you're talking about it's at the end of the game, the loser has to do sprints or something like that. Is that?
Oh, we do. We go to train after too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, but we don't do it for no. I don't want to see him train. I want something from him. You know what
I mean? So you have a big decision to make as you prepare to head back to North America, and that is, we've all seen you with the short hair, and now you've got the longer hair. What's it going to be?
Keep it.
I look like one of the Russian fives. My hair is down. I gotta get a haircut.
No,
for sure.
Keep it,
yeah, you like it?
Think of what it's gonna look like under a bucket. That's you're a hockey player. What's my hair gonna look like?
Yeah, I do wear a helmet most of the time, but yeah, when you go for dinner then or something, taking care of that. Or when you go to the interviews.
Sounds like this. Yeah. Sounds like his decision's already made.
Yeah, keep it real.
I think so too.
Maybe I keep it. You will see.
I hope so.
Like I said, I had 40 good years of hair, and I would recommend everybody to keep as much hair as they possibly can.
This will be, I think, the Detroit the Red Wings' first week of Hockey Night in Canada. Emil, is it first week for Red Wings?
Like I said, if it goes wrong, we can all fly to Turkey and buy it. They do it there. Can we get some?
Jacob, thanks so much.
No worries. Okay.